everyone, it's Sam here, and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful card using my latest Made to Make. This is issue 2, and you have this focal die set, which is the wonderful lighthouse here. So I wanted to do a card where that's the focus, but I've also used lots of the stamps that come in the stamp set in the kit as well. I think this has turned out lovely. It all folds down flat, and that will go into a 6x8 envelope, and you've got all your space on the back there to stamp and write your message. But look at all the dimension and all the lovely details in that scene, and it's very, very easy to make. So let's get started. So you want 2 pieces of 6.5 by 6, and along the 6.5 side you're going to score it 2, 4 and 6. Okay, I've used a white smooth 300 GSM cardstock, but a 220, 230 will be fine because we're going to add some mats and layers to this as well. Right, so I've got my 2 pieces, and then on one of them, so I've got my 1/2 inch tab there, and there's the 1, 2, 3 2-inch sections. In these 2 here, so the ones closest to the 1/2 inch, I've popped a aperture, just a die from my stash. This one measures 3.5 wide by about 4.5, just over 4.5. I'm going to be reinforcing the frame of this because obviously it's going to become quite flimsy once I remove this. But you also don't have to have a rectangle. You can have a circle, you can have an oval, you might have 2 circles. You can see how easy this is. It's very, you know, some of you will be able to make bigger sizes of this as well. So I'm just going to run this through my die machine. So what we will have, so just very carefully, you want to fold that one so it's a valley fold, and then you want these to be mountains, and then you'll have that tab. Okay. And then you want to do the same fold with the back one, but you're not cutting an aperture into this one. So I've got my that one, and then that one's going to come out. Okay, so you can see they both look the same. But with this one, we're going to flip it around. So it's going to stick, in this case, it's going to have to stick to the back of that bit actually, like so, because we don't want to see the join. Okay. You can see that cool style you get. You could stick it, what I might do actually, because I would rather stick it in there, I'm going to cut this one thinner so it just sits behind that frame. Obviously some of you might have a bigger bit there, like I said, different shaped apertures that you're using, but I would rather stick it onto the front, and then the card will obviously display better. So I'm going to use some quick grab glue, and so I'm just going to trim this so it's about 1/4 inch. It's still going to be plenty, you know, to stick it all together. Just want to make sure you can't see it. Now what I've also done is I've just gone up a little bit higher because I'm going to have a sentiment along the bottom here. So I just wanted a bit of space where I can attach my little kind of support for that. I'm just going to line up that score line to the other score line. Make sure it's all nice and straight. If you fold that flat, and then this one, just add all the glue because I'm going to add pattern paper over the top, so it's going to cover this join. And then this one, you could just fold it under, keep the whole card flat, because this is how it's going to go in the envelope anyway. And you'll see it line up perfectly with that score line there. Give that a good burnish. There we go. So now we've got that pop-up frame. And there's the card shape, which is really cool. So for the papers, I've taken this one from the kit, and I want to have that down here. And then I'm going to make a bar that I'm going to attach inside for the lighthouse to sit in, which I just think looks adorable. And then I've got all these elements, which I'm going to use to decorate the sides. And then I might not use that sentiment, though it does look nice. I think I might stamp one from the stamp set. So to decorate these sections, they're all 2 inches, so I'm going to cut myself pieces that are 1 3/4 by 5 3/4. I'm not sure whether to do the same on the outer sides as well, or whether I keep those white, which I think will break up because there's obviously going to be a lot of, you know, detail with all of this stuff that I'm going to be adding to it as well. So I'm just going to cut the 2 for now. Okay, so that's how it's all looking. Next, I want to create my support to attach the lighthouse, and I want this to be lifted as you open the card. And then I need a little support for the sentiment. So I've sized this to fit behind the lighthouse, but it should work for most things that you're going to have attached. So this is a piece of 2 1/4 by 2 1/2. Along the 2 1/4 side, you want to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/4, and then 1 3/4. Okay, so you have something like this. You want to fold the two outer score lines in, and then these two, you want to fold them all, fold and burnish all the score lines, but you're going to attach it where the score line is in the center of the card, flat like this, and then when you open it, it's going to pop up like this, and that is where we'll add the glue, and it's going to just go behind there, but it needs to be so that when it's flat, you can't see it. Okay. Then for the sentiment, I've done this, you know, a lot. This is how I attach a lot of sentiments if there's like a fold. So this is a piece of 3 by 1/2 inch. I've done mine by 1/2 inch because I want it to fit in that little space and put the sentiment, I want it to cover it. So along the 3-inch side, you want to score a 1/2 inch, 1, 2 and 2.5. And for this, you want to create a valley fold and then a mountain, and then another mountain and a valley fold. So you've got a little spring. And again, when that's attached over here, as that fold comes up, our sentiment will be nice and straight and it will be centered as well. Now I'm doing my support for the topper in the middle using cardstock, but you might want to do a band across here with a construction weight acetate, so something a bit heavier. Just attach it just behind this part of the frame and that part of the frame. So cut yourself, you know, a strip that is just under 4 inches, just enough to tuck behind those two parts there, and then when you bring it up, the acetate will naturally just curve, and whatever you stick on top of it will pop out. So there's that option as well, but I'm not really wanting this to pop out. I just want it to be slightly lifted as the card comes up. So I'm going to run my glue down each of these 1/2 inch tabs. Okay, now I want my lighthouse to just be above there, so I'm going to line up this with the top of this section. You want the score line to run right through the middle of that 1/4 inch piece. I'll hold it up so you can see now how that just lifts up, like so. But that 1/4 inch section, if I lay that flat, you can see this score line runs right through the middle of that. Just want to make sure you get it centered. Give it a good burnish. And then I'm just going to add a little glue down the center, and then I can attach my lighthouse like so. And now when I open it up, you see it just lifts up. Tempted to do, so I think I'm going to cut the building off the side. I might actually stick it like down here because it's stopping, it's hitting against here, because that, yeah, so I think I'm just going to cut this away. That what I'm going to do is just remove this. Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather do it that way. And I've removed it on another card, I think. But that's the nice thing. I've done it so that it is easy for you to take away. But I think I'm still going to keep it and maybe attach it somewhere else. Just go back over that. I'm just making sure the lighthouse is nice and centered. It's all hidden behind. So now the lighthouse looks like it's floating. So the card can open up fully and you just got that floating. It's a really nice effect. So next to decorate. So like I said, I may add the pattern paper to each side as well. Let's just have a little look. Yeah, it does look quite nice. Sentiment wise, I think I'm going to have You Light Up My Life, because I think that would sit quite nicely onto there. Actually, I'll show you as well how to attach this, and then you can just add any size topper onto the top. So I might have it a little bit bigger. But you add your glue to the two back little wings, okay, and then where they kind of meet, you want that to sit right over the fold. So I'm going to pop that in the middle. And again, when you bring it up, can you see how that's still straight? So it allows you to have your sentiment even on something that's got a fold. So then you can just add, you know, that could be your sentiment stamped on there. You can just stick that onto there and that will all pop up. I'm not going to have mine as big as that because it's just going to have that little sentiment there. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I've got, you know, the cute little kite here, so that's going to be nice on the sides. I've got lots of shells, so I might have them like around here. I may not need everything. I could have that, but maybe cut it so it's just coming off the card, or maybe have it that side instead. See? So yeah, I'm going to have a play around. I'll show you when it's all finished. So that is everything stuck down. I didn't use the deck chair in the end or the little door, but I think it's come together really nice. I've added the bird just attached slightly by his wing, but I've added quite a heavy curve to him so that he, even when you open it, he's kind of flying into that space, and then the kite. And I've just tacked it down just so this is all loose. So again, it looks, you know, you can see the movement in the card. And then a nice little touch. I do have stamps for this, but if you don't have little silhouette bird stamps, if you just grab yourself a little fine liner, if you just do a couple of little like stretched M shapes, you can do them more defined if you want. It doesn't matter how, you know, you could do little tiny ones in the distance, do a couple flying around the actual lighthouse, and you just look like you've got the birds flying. So I think I'm just going to keep those 5 there. So I hope you've enjoyed this fun card style from me today. Like I said, it all does fold down flat, and that will go into a 6x8 envelope. By the time this video comes out, I may well have some more sizes. I'll have a playlist coming up. If you don't like this size, but you love this arrangement and the theme, then check out the playlist for more sizes. But I think that looks really, really cool. So thank you as always for watching today. I'll have links to the products if they are available in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos that I share. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video as well, and drop me a comment because I do enjoy reading them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.